नावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति। गजाननं भूतगणाधिपतितं उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणं नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजं। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी। विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः। गुरुर्साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्। सदा स्मेरवक्त्रं कृपापूर्णनेत्रं स्थिरं दीनमित्रं जनप्रीतिपात्रं सुविज्ञातशास्त्रं कषायाप्तवस्त्रं दयानन्दरूपं नदाचार्यं दयानन्दरूपं नदाचार्यम्। Today we have the story of Bhagirath. King Bhagirath was the great grandson of King Sagara. So Sagara, I think. And this king was a very great king. He did a certain sacrifice in which a horse was involved, and this sacrifice would gain him entry into heaven. If he did this yajna, he would earn uh, a place as the king of heaven. Now, as he was doing this yajna, now Indra got insecure in his chair, so he'll be replaced. So he didn't want that to happen. So he came in disguise and took away the horse and hid it in Patala. Patala is the lowest among the seven uh, worlds of sorrow. Okay, you have Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala,
Volume bada rakho.
Network issue for Sir Acharya sir, I think. Let's wait. He'll rejoin.
They came to Kapila's ashram, and they were very angry when they saw the horse. So they started.
Your video is not on, sir.
So
No, it's okay, sir.
King Sagara sent his children, around 60,000 of them. They went to different parts of the earth. Finally, they came to Kapila's ashram. Must be in the Himalayas somewhere. So they saw this horse there, and they thought Kapila is a thief. So they started abusing him. And Kapila was in meditation. He opened his eyes, and all the children turned to ashes. They all bodies were no longer there, only ashes were remaining. Right? So now King Sagara, so he found out what had happened. He went and asked what can be done. He can ask for forgiveness. Am I audible?
Yeah, audible, audible.
Okay. So he was told that there is no option for him. These children will not come back to life. But yes, if somebody pours Ganges water on the ashes, then they will go to heaven. Right? So Sagara did not know what to do, because at that time Ganges had not come down to earth. It was in the heavens. Right? So it is said to be the liquid form of Lord Vishnu. So from Lord Vishnu's feet, Ganga has descended. Okay, so Bhagirath was the great grandson of Sagara. So he said that I will see to it that the Ganga comes down to earth, and my ancestors are protected. He did tapas, and I think Lord Brahmaji granted him a boon that Ganga will come down, but it will come down with such a force, it will wash off the whole land. So there will not be any earth left. Everything will be deluged by Gangaji. So Brahma advised him, please do tapas to Lord Shiva, because only Lord Shiva can withstand the force of Ganga when she descends. So again, poor Bhagirath, he had to do tapas to Lord Shiva, and he pleased Lord Shiva after many years of tapas, and Shiva agreed to take Gangaji in his hair and enclose the entire flow of water. So Bhagirath got Ganga down to the earth, but it got locked in Lord Shiva's hair. And again, poor Bhagirath had to do tapas to pray to Lord Shiva to please release a Ganga in little rivulets. So Shiva obliged, and from his hair, the Ganga started flowing, and it came dancing along down the earth behind Bhagirath as Bhagirath kept walking to Patala. So this, I think the ashes also were in Patala. So he was walking towards Patala. Gangaji came dancing behind him in the form of a river. But in the process, she disturbed one of the rishis who was meditating. And that rishi while doing his Sandhya Vandanam, he drank up the entire Ganga. So she disappeared into this rishi. His name is Jahnu. And again, poor Bhagirath had to do prayers unto that rishi to release the water. And the water came from the ear of Jahnu. So she is known as Jannavi. Okay, Jahnu ka beti, Jannavi. So down all the way they went to Patala, and the Gangaji, it met the sea in Ganga Sagar. So there is an island called Sagar, named after King Sagara. And having reached there, he went to Patala. So Patala is said to be underground. I don't know where it is exactly, but he went to Patala and redeemed his ancestors. So finally, from Patala, they went to heaven. Right now, this Gangaji was appearing in front of King Bhishma's father. Okay, Bhishma's father was Shantanu. So Shantanu saw Gangaji one day as a beautiful lady, and he fell in love with her, and he wanted to marry her. And she said, "You can marry me, but you will not ask me any questions what I do, why I do. Okay, I will see to it that I will make you happy, but you have to keep your mouth shut about finding out who I am. You will not know who I am. You will not know what I do, why I do, what I do." And Shantanu was so fascinated, he agreed to all her terms. And she said, "If you ever ask me any question about myself, I will go away. I will not remain as your wife." Right? So they had their first child. Now Ganga went and took the child and drowned it in the river, in the Ganga river. King Shantanu was shocked, but he didn't want to break the connection between him and Ganga. So he kept quiet. The same thing happened to the second child. So this time it was becoming more difficult to restrain himself, but he still kept quiet. Third child, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh child. When the eighth child she was going to drown, he stopped her. And he says, "Are you mad? Where are you going? What are you doing? Why are you doing this?" So Ganga said, "I am actually Ganga, and I have come down to earth because of a curse that I will have 8 children, and out of the 8, the 7 children will be very short-lived and they won't live for long. And the last child will be an illustrious person who will be the hero of the Mahabharata war." Okay, so this last child was Bhishma. So Bhishma was brought up by Shantanu, and Bhishma became the half brother of Vyasa. Okay, Vyasa was Shantanu's son through Satyavati, and Bhishma was Shantanu's son through Ganga. So they're half brothers. Right. So this is the story of Bhagirath. He brought down the Ganga, and uh, people talk about any engineering feat like Vishveshwaraya was he created this dam. Okay, he was an engineer. So they talk about this feat as a Bhagirata Prayatna, as an impossible task, which if you have the right attitude and if you have persistence, you can bring heaven down on earth. Okay, this is called Bhagirata Prayatna. Right? A little about details about Bhagavad Gita. How many chapters Bhagavad Gita has? 18. 18 chapters. How many verses? 700 verses. Plus there's one verse which seems to be an extra verse. It is brought just to provide a context to that particular 13th chapter. So it is in the form of Arjuna's question. It gives context to the 13th chapter. So that is 701. Right? Among these 18 chapters, there are 2 chapters which are shortest. Okay, they have only 20 verses. Any idea which 20 verses?
Chapter 12
Chapter 12 and
and 15.
chapter 15. Yeah, right. Yeah. So they're the shortest chapters, 12 and 15. 12 is Bhakti Yoga and 15 is Purushottama Yoga. Okay. The longest chapters are chapter 2 and chapter 18. Chapter 2 is having 72 verses. Chapter 18 has got 78 verses. And there are 2 kinds of meters in Bhagavad Gita. So one is called Anushtup Chandaha. The other is called Trishtup Chandaha. Okay. Anushtup Chanda, it has got 4, one verse has got 4 parts. They are called 4 padam, 4 padas. Each pada has got 8 syllables. So 8 into 4 is 32, right? 32 syllables in each verse. When you take the first verse, Dharma Kshetre, 4, Kurukshetre, 8. Okay, so this 8 syllables is 1 pada. Samaveta Yuyutsavaha. Again, second pada. Mamaka Pandavaschaiva. Okay, third pada. Fourth pada. Kimakurvata Sanjaya. Okay, so 8 into 4, 32 syllables is Anushtup Chanda. And there's a longer meter which is called Trishtup Chanda. Okay, in 2nd chapter, Arjuna says, Guru na hatvahi mahanubhavan. 11. Okay, Guru na hatvahi mahanubhavan. Shreyo bhoktum bhaiksham api haloke. Hatvartha kamanstu guru nihaiva. Munjiya bhogan rudira pradipdhan. 11 into 4, that is 44 syllables. So this is Trishtup Chanda. Okay, so this was just for your information. I will not have the quiz today. We'll continue with the Gita. I'd like to share my screen.
Sharing right given, sir.
Okay. Can you see the 3rd chapter, Karma Yoga, freedom from action versus freedom in action?
Zoom it.
Uh,
Yeah, kindly make it little bigger.
okay. The 2nd chapter talked about both Sankhya Yoga and Karma Yoga. Sankhya Yoga is a knowledge of a reality. Karma Yoga is the knowledge of how to live life. Okay. The two are different from each other in terms of one is talking about absolute reality. The other is talking about relative reality. Absolute reality is what you are. Okay. Relative reality is how you experience your daily life. You experience the world in terms of subject-object experiences. Okay, so this is your relative life. The absolute life is that which has no beginning, which has no end. It is eternal. So Sankhya Yoga says, understand yourself. When you know yourself, you are beyond the relative world. You are absolute. If you don't know yourself absolutely, then you are caught up in the relative world of joy and sorrow, birth and death. If you want to be free from the constant struggle to become different, to become more perfect, to become a better human being, because it is endless. No matter how good your human being you are, it is not the end. There's always something left over. No matter what you become or what you achieve, there's always something more yet to be achieved, yet to become. Right? So in this relative world, you can only make progress. You can make progress from one condition to another, from a poor condition to a better condition. Right? But the journey is endless because no matter how far you go, how perfect you become, you will always be less than perfect. This is the nature of the relative world. No matter how much you achieve in life, no matter how big you are still small. Okay. And the human nature is such that you can never accept your uh, limitation. The human mind always wants to become better, bigger, stronger, faster. Are these words familiar to you? Faster, stronger, higher. Where does this come in? This is the motto of the Olympics. In the Olympics, faster, stronger, higher. Okay. High jump as high as you can. Okay. Long jump, jump longer as you can. And running, run as fast as you can. And weightlifting. So lift what you cannot lift. Okay. Try to lift what you cannot lift. There is an end to the human perfection. Olympics says the sky is the limit. If the sky is a limit, it is your privilege to test your capacity and to push your limits. At the same time, you cannot do away with limits. Limits will always be there. No matter how high you go, there will be limits. This is your relative life. Okay. And the human mind is looking to go beyond. So when will that beyond you will reach? Gita says, through relative efforts, you can get relative results. Do karma and you will get the results of karma. If you do good, you will get good result. If you do wrong things, you will get wrong result. Avoid the wrong things, do the right things. Keep progressing in life. Okay? And life is not only one life, it is life after life. In every lifetime, you can invest in yourself. This is a very beautiful concept. Dharma is an investment in yourself. Live a life of dharma, become better, become stronger, become mature, and become wiser. Okay? The more you become wiser, the better is your experience in life. You can get better results in terms of a heavenly life. You can go to different lokas. We have 7 higher lokas. Just like we talked about 7 lower lokas, Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Rasatala, Talatala, Mahatala, Patala. Similarly, we have 7 higher worlds, Bhuhu, Bhuvaha, Suvaha, Maha, Janaha, Tapaha, Satyam. Okay. These are called Punya Lokas. Punya Lokas, you invest in yourself so that you earn Punya, do the right things, work for the service of people, work for your own maturity, and live a life which is ethical. So ethical part is very, very important if you want to progress in life. Very often, it's difficult to live an ethical life in an unethical society. And society as a whole encourages you to do the wrong things. It's very difficult to stay on track and keep doing the right thing. Okay? You always say, I did the right thing and I missed out so many opportunities to become richer. See my neighbor, he did the wrong things and he has become overnight, he has become rich. We keep comparing. Okay. So this is where our desire comes in. We want to take a shortcut to riches. Dharma says there is no shortcut. You keep doing the right thing at the right time in the right way if you want the right results. Okay. So in the short term, you may take shortcuts and get results, but in the long term, you'll have to pay for it. So this is called Papa Phalam. In the short term, you did something wrong and you gained from it. But along with that gain, you also gained a ticket to unhappiness in future. So short-term gain, long-term loss. Good investment. Dharma says it's a bad investment. Okay. If you live a life of dharma, you may have a short-term loss, but you'll have a long-term gain. That long-term gain can be in future lifetimes. The question is, at what point I have completed the journey and gone beyond the 7 worlds and become free? Become completely fulfilled. At what stage can I say I have reached my destination? I have nothing more to achieve. At what point can you say this? Bhagavad Gita says at no point can you say this because these 7 worlds also are endless. No matter how much you progress, there's a limitation. Also, if you go to the highest world, there's no guarantee you will remain there. Again, you will come back to start the journey. So it's a cyclical journey. Please tell me, where is the end? There is no end to this journey. You will go up and you will come down also. It's like a merry-go-round. My teacher very humorously, he said, this world is not a merry-go-round, it is a sorrow-go-round. Okay. At least if you can predict When I go up, I'll get happiness. When I come down, I'll get unhappiness. Okay. So it is cyclic. So now happy, now unhappy, now happy, now unhappy. Okay. So that means at least I can prepare myself for it. But we do not know when happiness will come and when sadness will come. Okay. So he said it is not sukha, dukkha, sukha, dukkha, sukha, dukkha. No, it's not that way. It is sukha, dukkha, 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 sukha, dukkha, 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 sukha, dukkha, 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 sukha. Okay. So this is the sorrow go round. It's not the merry go round, it's a sorrow go round. This is how our life is. We have snatches of happiness followed by bouts of unhappiness. Okay? And again, my teacher very humorously said that if your life is predictable, you know when dukkha will come, you can prepare for it. Okay. It's like malaria. You know, 6 o'clock in the evening, I'll start getting fever. Okay. Therefore, if you know you have malaria, you are prepared for it. So evening means you use a blanket. Right? But here, this world, you cannot predict when dukkha will come. Therefore, no matter how much you struggle, you cannot predict your future, whether it is going to be successful. You can work for success, you can try for success, you can hope for success, but you cannot depend on success. Right? Therefore, karma will not give you absolute fulfillment. So this is the yoga part. Okay. But karma can help you to prepare for Sankhya. You have Sankhya yoga, you have karma yoga. Okay. Karma cannot give you absolute, it can give you relative. Sankhya will give you the absolute. It will teach you who you are so that you realize your complete self. Yoga can prepare you for Sankhya. Yoga is like creating a fertile soil for the plants to grow. Okay. But without the seeds, there is no plant. You keep making the soil fertile and fertile and fertile. What happens if the seeds are not sown? There is no growth at all. Okay. So yoga is like preparing your mind to enjoy this knowledge of the absolute. What gives you the absolute is the knowledge of Sankhya. So Sankhya knowledge is a seed which, when it is sown in your mind and your mind is fully prepared, it's a fertile mind. It is able to absorb this knowledge and make the seed become a fruit. You enjoy the fruit of this knowledge if you have the right attitude, a prepared mind. So what can Karma Yoga do for you? It can prepare your mind for moksha. Moksha is ultimate fulfillment. Having gained which, there is nothing more to be gained. Okay. So when will you fulfill your Olympic dream? As long as you are trying physically to improve yourself or mentally or spiritually to improve yourself, you'll always keep pushing the borders and trying to do more, but there is a limit. When will you gain fulfillment of that? When you come to Sankhya Yoga. What is Sankhya Yoga? Sankhya is know yourself. The beauty about yourself is you are not limited to the relative world. You are the reality of the relative world. Your nature is absolute, existence, absolute awareness, absolute fulfillment. This is what we talk about as Sat Chit Ananda. Your nature is absolute existence, absolute awareness, absolute fulfillment. Sat Chit Ananda. Okay. Is there a logic to understand this Satchidananda? Well, the whole teaching of Vedanta is nothing but helping you to understand this fact by using logic and day-to-day examples. Think about this. You have spent an entire lifetime from your childhood to now. Okay. Shall we take an average of 65 years? Average, maybe more, maybe less. Now tell me, in this 65 years, are you the same or are you different? Have you changed or have you not changed? Okay. Samtaji, have you changed or have you not changed? Very interesting. Okay. Right from your childhood days onwards to your youthful days, now you remember those days and say, Jaane kaha gaye wo din. Right? That means you have changed. If you have changed, how come you remember all this? Because you are not changed. You remember all this because you are not changed. You are the same. Okay? But those days are gone. Those days are gone. You have not gone. Your body has changed. Your body is in time. Your memories, they are in time. That also keeps going. Your mind is in time. That is also going. Everything goes away. But you are the one who remembers all that comes and goes. You have not gone anywhere. You are right here. And Vedanta gives you the logic. The logic is what changes is not you. What changes is not you. It is only an appearance associated with you. Okay? आपका बचपन जो था, that was an appearance associated with you. तो आप बच्चे थे, आप बच्चे नहीं रह गए, आप बच्चे थे. That means what? That was a condition associated with you. बचपन is a condition. बचपन में बचपना होता है. Okay? It is nice if we can retain some of that bachpana now so that we can enjoy our life. It's very beautiful. But हम बच्चे नहीं रह गए. That is gone. So what is your bachpana? It is just a condition. It passes away. Everything passes away. Your teenage years, your 20s and 30s, lot of play, lot of fun, lot of excitement. Okay. You started playing cricket and you started playing football. You kept on growing and then you had tennis matches and you went into competitive sports. You also built up your career. You completed your education. You went into a career. You got married and had kids. Okay, now the kids have grown up. Now through your kids you are living. Okay, उनको देखते हैं तो आपको लगता है हमारा उम्र हो गया. Okay, जब हमें बच्चा नहीं होता है हमको लगता है नहीं हमारा उम्र हुआ है. When we see them, only then when they call you uncle and they call you grandpa, then you remember. Okay, वो सब चले गया. All those things have gone. What goes is not you, and what you are does not go. आप जो है कभी डिसअपियर नहीं होंगे. जो डिसअपियर होता है वो आप नहीं है. आप you are the witness of everything that happens to you. That means there are two yous. One is a changing you, other is the changeless you. To know what is a changeless you, you require Sankhya Jnanam, knowledge of the absolute. To see how to manage the changing you, you require what? The Yoga Shastra. So Bhagavad Gita gives you these two things. One is called Brahma Vidya, which is also known as Sankhya. Other is Yoga Shastra, which is also known as Karma Yoga. Okay. And at the end of every chapter, Iti Srimad Bhagavat Gita Su Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade. Okay. Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre. So Bhagavad Gita talks about Brahma Vidya and it talks about Yoga Shastra. Brahma Vidya is Sankhya Yoga, knowledge of the absolute. Yoga Shastra is knowledge of how to live a better life. So Bhagavad Gita gives you both. Okay. That is what Bhagavad Gita has an answer to everyone's search. It is a scripture. It is a Shastra. Shasti iti Shastra, that which blesses you, that which teaches you how to live and what is the purpose of life. I asked this question to many of my management students. What is the purpose of business? If you start an industry, what is the purpose of business? Usual reply I get is, oh, profit is the purpose of business. If profit is a purpose of business, then a pickpocket and a drug smuggler is making very big profits. Okay. So that means he's a better businessman than you. Correct? A person who sells drugs is making a lot of profits. And you are selling just some electronic items. You are manufacturing and selling. You make a profit. You have a 15 to 20% profit. And that fellow is making 300% profit or much more. So he's a better businessman. Well, profit is not the purpose of business. Okay. The purpose of business is to provide service, and profit is a remuneration for your service. Profit is not the purpose, it is a reward. I wouldn't say reward, I would say it is an incentive. Okay. Profit is a part of business. It is an incentive for doing business. The purpose of business is to provide service. You are a service provider. The same thing is true even if you are working in a company. Are you working for salary or are you providing service? Which is the purpose? You are not working to make money. You are not working for the salary. The salary is by the way. That salary comes because you do a good job. Okay. So the purpose is to do the good job. If you focus on the right things, you will get the right result. Don't worry about the profit. Start seeing whether you are doing your business right. So doing your business in the right way at the right time for the right reasons is the purpose of business. Profit is by the way. Okay. So Yoga Shastra tells you live an ethical life. Even if you don't get the expected result, don't worry about it. That is a short-term loss. When you don't get the expected result, it is a short-term loss. You can survive the short-term loss and wait for the long-term results. The long-term results will always be good. Therefore, don't worry about whether I'll get results. Keep doing the right thing at the right time. This is Yoga Shastra. Okay. What about Sankhya? Sankhya is know yourself. Know yourself. I told you what changes, the changing you has gone away. Your bachpan has gone away, your youth has gone away. This old age also will go away. This body also will go away. So what goes away is not you. What remains is what you are. That you can never be destroyed. Okay? That you is real. So now look at this. There is something that is real, that is you. There is something that is not you. What about that? Is that real or not real? Something that is not you, your body, real or not real, is where Bhagavat Gita says, it looks real, but it is not real. The body looks real, the world looks real, objects look real, but it is not real. What do you mean by that? Reality is something that will never disappear. Reality cannot be destroyed. If the body is destroyed, can you call it a reality, or do you call it a condition that appears to be real? This body is a condition that appears to be real. Okay. Appears to be real is different from what is actually real. So Arjuna, please tell me what is real? You are real, I am real, all these things are real. At the same time, your body will die, my body will die, all these people, their bodies will die. So what dies is a condition of change. जो था अभी नहीं है. What is birth? जो नहीं था अभी है. What is death? जो है वो नहीं रहेगा. और you can say ये पहले था अभी नहीं रह गया. So this person has passed away. What passes away is not you. What passes away cannot be reality. The real cannot pass away. So if you are real, okay, are you in time? Are you moving in time from childhood to old age? Or time is moving through you? Childhood comes and appears in you and goes away. Youth comes, appears in you and goes away. Old age comes, appears in you and goes away. So are you moving in time, or is time moving in you? This is a very, very important question. It changes the way you see yourself. मैं काल में नहीं चल रहा हूं. I am not moving in time. I am not moving, full stop. Time is moving. What is moving? Time is moving. What about me? I am not moving. I am constant. So time comes, time goes. Situations come, situations go. Conditions come, conditions go. Sadness comes, sadness goes. What about me? मैं तो रहने वाला हूं, मैं तो जाने वाला नहीं हूं. तो बताइए, आप कहीं भी जाओ, आप यूएस जाओ या कनाडा जाओ, कहीं भी जाओ, आप जाने वाले हैं कि आप रहने वाले हैं? आप कभी जाने वाले नहीं हैं. ये आना जाना, ये आप नहीं जा रहे हैं, आप नहीं आ रहे हैं. ये तो this is how you appear. So how you appear, you are located in Bombay. This is how you appear. Okay, you have a visa, you have to go to US. So this is how you appear. When you go there, you are there. When you come back, you are here. This is how you appear. Actually, where are you? Are you here or there? You are not in time. You are not moving in time. Neither are you moving in space. You are not moving in space because time and space is a set of conditions that appear. Okay? Your body is moving in time space. Your body also is a set of conditions that appear. Time and space is a set of conditions that appear. Your body is a set of conditions that appear in time and space. Okay? So you are moving from one place to another. That is, your body is moving. Okay? Now your body is a one set of conditions. Time and space is another set of conditions. One set of conditions is moving to another. Okay? What about you? You are not a set of conditions. You are the one who is witnessing all these conditions. जो हो रहा है अच्छा या बुरा, आप तो सिर्फ साक्षी, unchanging witness. That you is free from sorrow. Your body is subject to hurt. Your mind is subject to hurt. You are beyond hurt. Your body is in time. Your mind is in time. You are beyond time. Your body is in space. Your mind is in space. You are beyond space. तो आप कहाँ हैं? Where are you? You are right here, right now. You are everywhere and at all times. Can you get this logic? Where are you? You are right here and you are limitlessly present. Wherever your body is, there you are. Wherever your body is not also, there you are. You are the witness of your body, the presence. You are also the witness of the absence. Think about this. You are witness of your presence. You are the witness of your absence. That means, are you present or absent? आप हमेशा present है. You are eternal. You are not in time. You are not in space. Krishna says, time and space are in you. They are appearances.
My retired life community, no? There is one Bhagavat Gita class which I have joined.
Okay. So, having talked about this, Krishna says a person of knowledge, a person of the knowledge is untouched by anything that happens to him. He's like the wind. He keeps moving without being attached to anything. Right? And he is free from desire. He does not depend on anything. He does not need anything. So, person of knowledge is one who is free from all desires. He is the same in joy and sorrow. And Arjuna mistakes this to be a condition, a state of sannyasa, a condition of sannyasa. So Arjuna asks, you are praising sannyasa in which you are independent of all desires, you are independent of all dependencies. You are praising sannyasa and you are also telling me, do your karma. आप कर्म भी करो, आप संन्यास भी ले लो. तो ये क्या लॉजिक है, मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. For Arjuna, sannyasa means freedom. If I give up my this war, I'll be free from that guilt, I'll be free from that sorrow. Okay, for Arjuna, sannyasa means getting away. So he says, you are praising sannyasa, you are praising the person of knowledge who is untouched by karma, who is independent of karma. You are also praising the person who does karma. So, आप एक चीज बताओ, should I do karma or should I give up karma? Should I be a karma yogi or should I be a sannyasi? So Krishna says, I have given you two lifestyles. Two lifestyles. One is a lifestyle of a sannyasi, other is a lifestyle of a yogi. The lifestyle of a sannyasi Dvavimo, nahi. What is it? Jnana yogena sankhyanam karma yogena yoginam. For the sannyasi, I have given jnana yoga. For the yogi, I have given karma yoga. Sankhya yogena yoginam. For the yogi, I have given karma yoga. For the sannyasi, I have given jnana yoga. These are two lifestyles. A sannyasi is one who is a mature person who is no longer interested in just enjoying the good things in life. He wants something more. He wants to see the purpose of life. So he's pursuing the meaning of life. He wants to pursue the purpose of life. And in the process, he wants to fulfill his journey as a human being. आप human being है, आप journey में हैं, so you can just keep enjoying the journey, or you can look for the destination. When you reach the destination, your journey is over. So sannyasi is a person who is saying, I'm no longer interested in the journey. I want to complete my journey. I want to reach my destination. So such a person has given up all other activity, focusing only on knowledge, focusing only on prayer and meditation. So this is a lifestyle of a sannyasi. There's a other person who is a yogi, who is interested in living. He wants to enjoy the good things in life. And want to get right track and miss on fulfillment. Okay, आपको लाइफ भी जीना है और आपको स्पिरिचुअलिटी भी चाहिए. आपको दोनों भी चाहिए. Life is for enjoyment. Spirituality is for growth. What do you want? Do you want enjoyment? Do you want growth? Okay. Some people compromise. For the sake of growth, you give up enjoyment. Some people give up enjoyment for the sake of growth. Yogi is a person who, while enjoying life, is also motivated to grow. So this is called a spiritual life. While enjoying your life, spiritualize your enjoyment, spiritualize your life. If you can do that, spirituality becomes more important, enjoyment becomes by the way. So that is called Karma Yoga. So Krishna says, I have given this Karma Yoga for the yogi. I have given sannyasa. I have given Jnana Yoga for the sannyasa. Now these are two lifestyles. More about these lifestyles, I will talk later in another session. But Krishna is very clear. I'm not talking about the lifestyle of sannyasa here, Arjuna. Even though there is a lifestyle of sannyasa, I'm not talking about the lifestyle. I'm talking about the knowledge which is implied in the life of a sannyasi. The life of a sannyasi is pursuing self-knowledge. I'm talking about that knowledge. If you have that knowledge, you are a sannyasi without taking sannyasa. Can you get this logic? If you have that knowledge of fulfillment, the absolute knowledge, you are a sannyasi without living a life of sannyasa. That means even as a karma yogi, you can enjoy this knowledge if you have directed your life in the right direction. If you have prepared your mind through karma yoga and you expose yourself to the teacher and to the shastra, you will get this knowledge even without taking sannyasa. Therefore, I'm not telling you sannyasa also is good, karma also is good. I'm telling you in both sannyasa as well as in karma yoga, what is the ultimate goal is knowledge. And this knowledge is available for a sannyasi. This knowledge is available even for a karma yogi. Therefore, knowledge is available for both sannyasi as well as karma yogi. It is that knowledge that fulfills you. Lifestyle is only a convenience. A lifestyle cannot fulfill you. A lifestyle can help you to gain knowledge. So sannyasa gives you a lot of time. It gives you leisure to pursue knowledge. What about karma yoga? Karma yoga makes you chitta shuddhi, purity of mind. You live a spiritual life, you purify your mind and become ready for this knowledge. If you are ready for this knowledge, all you require is to connect to this knowledge, it will fulfill you. If you are not ready for this knowledge, then all the Vedanta that you learn cannot help you. So practice Karma Yoga, become ready for this knowledge, and Sankhya, okay, knowledge can make you fulfilled. So as a Karma Yogi also you can get knowledge and fulfill your life. As a sannyasi, the lifestyle also, you can work for knowledge and fulfill your life. So what fulfills you? It's not the lifestyle. What fulfills you is this knowledge of the absolute. I am not in time. I am not moving through time. Time is moving through me. मेरा बचपना आया चले गया, मेरा जवानी आया चले गया, मेरा बुढ़ापा आया चले गया, मैं जहाँ का था वही रह गया, मैं तो रहने वाला हूँ, मैं तो जाने वाला नहीं हूँ. This is knowledge of the absolute. As you are, without changing anything, without reaching any destination, you are complete as you are. You are fully secure as you are. You are fulfilled as you are. There is nothing to change. There is no place to reach. There is no condition to become. You are complete as you are. You are secure as you are. You are fulfilled as you are. This knowledge is called Brahma Vidya. In Brahma Vidya, कुछ करना जरूरत नहीं है, कुछ समझने का जरूरत है. In Yoga Shastra, कुछ करने का जरूरत है, कुछ समझने का भी जरूरत है. In Brahma Vidya, कुछ करने का जरूरत नहीं है, पूरा का पूरा समझने का बात है. So Brahma Vidya is knowing what you are. Karma Yoga is preparing yourself for this knowledge. If you understand the place of both, you can be a Karma Yogi, you can also be a sannyasi. Okay? Karma Yogi के साथ आप सन्यासी भी है by knowledge. We'll stop here with the prayer and some time for question answers. Om Swasti Prajabhya Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahimainisha Go Brahmanebhya Shubhamastu Nityam Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Kale Vachatu Parjanya Prithvi Sasya Shalini Deshoyam Shogarahita Brahmana Santu Nirbhayaः Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramyaः Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet Asato Ma Satgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Time for interaction, question answers, and also your understanding of Gita may be different from what I've said. So if you want to share anything, you are welcome. Time for questions, time for sharing.
Right. Sir, I want to ask one thing. You are living through your senses, 5 senses.
Can
That
you
is,
speak louder?
you are living through your 5 senses. Sight, hearing, and all these 5 senses. These senses develop slowly, not immediately after birth, but by knowledge, these senses develop. So, is it right to say that soul is nothing but senses?
Is it right to say?
Say that soul is different from senses?
Soul is not the effect of senses, no. Soul is not the effect of senses. Soul is presiding over the senses. The soul is presiding over the senses. It's not a product of the senses, no. Okay. तो अगर आप भगवत गीता में चैरियट है ना, so the Upanishad compares a chariot to your body. This body is your chariot. Your sense organs are horses, घोड़े हैं, and your mind is a lagam. It's the reins. and the buddhi is a sarathi. And you, the jiva, or you, the ahankara, is the master of the chariot. Okay. So the master of the chariot is not the product of the horses. Okay. The master of the horse has to direct the horses. तो आपको sense organs को direct करना है. You are not a product of sense organs. Right? You are the master of the sense organs. इसको कहते हैं what is it? Isha. Isha is a lord. So lord of the senses. Rishikesha. Rishikesha. Rishika माने आपका sense organs. Rishi का नाम ईशः, the lord of the sense organs. That is what you are. You are the lord of the sense organs. You have to manage your sense organs. Okay.
But where is the master when the sense organs are not there?
आपको sense organs दिया है to experience the world. Okay. So in order to experience the world, you require sense organs. So sometimes organs are weak, so you're not able to experience everything. Some people, they can have super senses. Like in Olympics, you have capacity to rise beyond your limitation. The sky is a limit. Okay. So it is not because of the sense organs that you are complete. You are complete because that is what you are. Through your sense organs, you can get better experiences. Okay. But you are not dependent on your experiences for fulfillment. This is Vedanta. Vedanta is you are always full. Okay. Right here, you are full. Right now, you are full. You don't depend on sense organs for fulfillment. So, sense organs are by the way. Your fullness is all the way. Okay. इसको सांख्य योग कहते हैं knowledge. Your fulfillment is all the way. Your struggle and all, they are all by the way. Does it make sense?
Yeah. I think I need more such exposure in order to sink in that idea.
अच्छा, कोई बात नहीं. जैसे आगे आगे जाएंगे ना, तो it
Yeah,
becomes
okay.
clearer and clearer.
Okay, thanks.
Right.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Any other question? So I think if there's no other question, then I think we can say bye with another. Sometimes these ideas, as Gopal Patroji rightly told, that it takes some time to sink in,
Correct.
and
Yes.
we require possibly more interactions to understand the deeper connotations.
ठीक.
Thank you, Guruji. We had a
ये जो
wonderful
मैंने
session.
10 साल पढ़े मेरे गुरुजी के साथ, so that I'm trying to give it in just a few minutes. So it's not going to be easy.
Right.
It will take time. थोड़ा हजम होने के लिए ज़रा time चाहिए.
Yes. Thanks. Thanks, sir.
But it will happen. It will happen. Have that patience and have that confidence that it will happen.
Thanks. Okay.
Oh, Hari Om.